Farlight 84 just had a global relaunch with massive changes. New graphics, new modes, even a first-person option. It's still listed as Steam Deck verified, but here's the thing. The main mode doesn't even work on deck right now. And while the game has always been listed as Steam Deck verified, I wanted to find out if it still deserves that badge after the update. And more importantly, whether it's worth playing on Steam Deck right now. Before this relaunch, Farlight 84 always felt like a mobile game reworked for PC. It still ran well on the Steam Deck, but it had a lightweight, simplified feel. Now, after the update, it feels like a proper PC game. Visually sharper, more detailed, and more ambitious in scope. But with that ambition comes new quirks, new performance demands, and some unfortunate mode-specific issues. Right off the bat, I couldn't even launch the game without setting a compatibility layer. I was able to launch the game with either Proton Experimental, Proton Hotfix, or GE Proton 10.9. Once I got in though, performance was solid, but I'll get into settings tweaks later. When you first load up, Farlight 84 can seem overwhelming. Over a dozen light catchers, each with multiple unique abilities and layers of loot and customization. Personally, I lean towards simple, reliable characters like Maggie and Sienna. Unfortunately, one of the biggest problems is that the main classic mode is unplayable on Steam Deck right now. Every attempt to join a match resulted in a crash. Worse yet, when you reload the game, it tries to automatically reconnect to the same match, causing another crash. This loop continues until that match ends in the background. So if you were hoping to jump straight into some FPP Battle Royale on deck, you might be upset to find out that's not currently working. The good news is that other modes do work fine. Team Deathmatch runs flawlessly, but it's a mixed bag. It's 6v6, there are only 3 maps, and each one funnels action into a single main choke point, making matches feel repetitive fast. Not every hero is available in TDM either, and sometimes I wasn't even sure if my opponents were just new to the game or if they were bots. Jetpack Royale, on the other hand, feels like a return to form and is where I really started to like this game again. This mode is third-person only, which is a little disappointing because I'd love to play a first-person mode for this. But Jetpack Royale's core gameplay feels like the Farlight 84 of old, back when we all had jetpacks. Mobility is definitely faster and more vertical with them. A couple game mechanics I enjoy about Farlight in general are that your armor is upgraded automatically as you level up, and weapon upgrades are tied to attachment upgrades instead of having to upgrade the gun itself, which I prefer. The new ability upgrade system is also a nice touch, even if I kept forgetting to use it.
Let me forget!
If you're new, here are a couple of things I wish I knew earlier. When looting, green arrows indicate gear upgrades, and if you hold the X button, you'll automatically grab every upgrade at once. Also, in the controller settings, switch Sprint to Auto. It just makes movement feel smoother. As for visuals and performance, the game defaults to HD settings across the board. I'd strongly recommend switching every option to minimum, then scroll down to Super Resolution method and set it to AMD FSR 2.0 with prioritized performance selected. With these settings, the game holds a mostly stable 60 FPS across working game modes, even during chaotic fights. So, does it still deserve to be Steam Deck verified? Right now, I'd say no, not until they fix the classic mode crash. Jetpack Royale is a blast, but TDM is too shallow to carry the game on its own. And for players who want a first-person jetpack mode, that's not currently an option. Still, the relaunch shows a lot of promise. It runs well once you tweak it, it looks great for deck hardware, and when the modes work, it's genuinely fun. If they can fix the crashes and give us more FPP options, I think Farlight 84 could really thrive here. For now, it's a game I'll revisit occasionally for some Jetpack Royale, but I really want to see those core issues ironed out before I'd consider this game verified. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching.